factorem celi et terra, visibilium hominum, et invisibilium, et in unum Dominum Iesum Christum, Filii Dei unigenitum, et es Patri natum, ante omnia saecula, Deo de Deo, lumen de lumine.
Hello guys, welcome back to Christianity Reloaded. Today we are looking at the chief Protestant doctrine. And some people might wonder, what is that chief Protestant doctrine? And the chief Protestant doctrine is the private judgment / private interpretation of the scriptures. This is the main doctrine, you know what I mean? And this is what put them in the position they are today. When I talk about position, I'm not talking about positive position. I'm talking about a negative position of where the Protestant churches or Protestantism is in today. You know, I'm talking about the multiplicity of their churches, different branches, denominations, scattered everywhere. And all this originated from this, their chief doctrine, private judgment, private interpretation of the scriptures, because what all of them have in common is the Bible. That is, the book is a book. Nothing more. The only thing they have in common is that they have a book. But the problem they have, because those having a book, you automatically have a problem, because you have to understand the book. Not only that you understand the book, the book. Some people can read books and come up with any different interpretation. If his book is all we have, what we're gonna have is multiple conclusions. You read a book, you read chapter 1, another person reads the same book, chapter 1, and they're gonna come to different conclusion. That's obvious. And this is what they thrive on. They thrive on private judgment, and private interpretation. They read a passage in the Bible, a chapter in the Bible. They come up with their private interpretation of it, and which often they disagree among themselves on what these passages means, because the Bible was not meant to be interpreted by one private interpretation. It was not. But they made it so, and they see the negative impact of making it their chief doctrine. Because even though some of them might deny, like, this is not their chief doctrine, but we know it's their chief doctrine, because the only thing they have in common is a book. And the rest they don't have in common is the opinions of those what those books, what those passages, what the text inside the book, the Bible means. They have different opinions, and they don't have any outside authority from themselves to listen to or to make judgments and tell them, look, this should be the standard, this is what this means, and that's it. No, any other person that's reading something into that chapter or verse is going contrary to what this text means. But they don't have it. But I'm not saying they should have it, because the Christianity is not about book. Because if you look at who founded Christianity, we know, and everyone agree, even the Protestants agree, that it's Jesus Christ. And when he came to the world more than 2,000 years ago, he didn't came with a book. He didn't give his apostles, his 12 apostles, any single book. He didn't even tell them if they want to go out, go travel the world. He didn't tell them to carry books, even to carry pen, to write anything. He didn't instruct them to write anything down when he was on earth. Nobody can go to the Bible and find it anywhere in the Bible where when Jesus was on earth and instructed anyone to write anything down. He never. Quote me right, if you want to quote me, what I said is when he was on earth. And I know the reason why I'm going in that direction. So this is the problem with this. Their core doctrine is man-made. It's not from Jesus. Jesus didn't tell them to carry book and read it to anyone. And even when he was teaching, his method of teaching was not even writing. So in any way you look at it, you cannot say you're following Jesus and Jesus told you to carry this book, read it, and interpret it, and start doing your own thing. You know what I mean? Jesus never said that. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, or please help us get to 100 subscribers. We are close. We need one person. And thank you for watching. Peace.